Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Now, real quick, if you're new to these videos, what do I mean by live? What I mean is that this is not a situation where I've already recorded everything and now I'm coming back and doing a post-trade commentary or some sort of trade recap. Nothing like that. I'm recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time. So if you want raw thoughts, raw emotions, raw reactions, you're going to get that here. But to honor your time, if you are looking for some sort of nicely edited video, nicely scripted video, you're not going to get that here either. But if you just want a nitty gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, then you'll find that here. We'll be watching Tesla out of the opening gates, potentially doing some Tesla options, but market opens up here in about 13 minutes. So I will go ahead and pause for now and see you back at the open. All right, so what I'm looking at and just trying to knock out a few things here all at once. A lot of people ask, hey, Clay, I know you have a private community. How exactly does that work? And also just want to document my thoughts up front before anything happens because this is live, so I don't know what's happening on it. But Tesla, 580 key, key area on the open for a potential flush. Flush meaning wanting the price to go down. So just documented right now, 580 is a level that I've alerted to members. I've not taken any action with it, but 580, one of those levels that I think is going to stand out quite a bit, and we'll see if it comes into play. Market opens now here in less than 5 minutes, but like I said, just wanted to get that documented so you know that this is all being done beforehand, no hindsight or anything like that. Okay, not good right now. Market doesn't open up for 2 minutes. The problem is that as of right now, the price is starting to drop. And that's the number I'm watching right there on the level 2s. I want to see that stay up above 580. I don't want to see that break right now. And all of a sudden, getting close to the bell and the price is starting to drop. So I definitely want to see the price stay up above 580. Hopefully that happens, but that's going to be a very big bummer if the price ultimately opens up down below that area. So we'll see what happens with it, but just kind of wanted to keep you updated on that. Things got me a little nervous right now. And the market opens up here any second now. The problem is I don't want to take, okay, nice. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness. Thing is all over the place. Well, there's a quick drop. Yeah, that was just, I had a limit on my options pricing, which is why I did not get filled. But yeah, would have been a nice scalp there, but this thing is just so choppy right now. Would like to see it bounce up though. In there at 1395, looking for this thing to get down through 578. Might have to take the loss here. But it's so jumpy, just trying to give this thing a little space here. See if it wants to come back down. Again, I'm looking for a break of 578. Can it get down through there is the question. Yes, it can. One left. Can this get down to 575? Either way, I'm in a very stress-free spot right now. In fact, let me just take that out and take the, what is that, $640. So $640, 2 minutes into the day. I swear, the markets are a crazy, crazy place. And really, in all actuality, when it came down, it bounced back up. It never did anything wrong there. Now, of course, it bounced back up, which is technically wrong, but it's not like there was any sort of massive bounce. It's not like there was anything crazy at all. But now it's just a question of, yeah, I'm going to get that alerted. 576. And remember what did I alert right there before the market even opened up? 580. So you saw me take advantage of that. And in fact, I just alerted it for round 2, 576 as a potential trade right there, which I'm basically missing out on right now, but that's all right. I think I'll call it good anyways, and I'll explain that in a minute. But overall, that fast, isn't that crazy? The markets, assuming you have a strategy, I mean, and there it goes. So round 2, as you saw, congratulations to anybody that took that again. Then I alerted 576. Now maybe everyone, Clay, wait, I'm confused. How are you making money when prices are going down? And that is a good question. I'm recording, right? Okay, I am recording. That is just known as going short, shorting a stock, or in the world of options, I just bought a put. So I played a put option, and put options are going to make money if a stock price goes down. So that is how I am making money. That is why I wanted to see the price of Tesla actually go down, because it allowed me to, still profit from a stock, which is awesome, right? From a full flexibility standpoint, if you know that you can sit there and literally say, I don't care what a stock does. I don't care what the market does, because I can make money if it goes up or if it goes down. And that's what happened here. So that's why I always encourage people, learn about shorting, learn about put options, because they give you full flexibility as a trader to be able to sit there and just not care, what happens, because you can make money no matter what the price does. And my personal approach to trading is be done in 30, meaning I want to be done on average after 30 minutes. Because this is just a side hustle for me, just a way to throw some extra money into my pocket. And if I can put $640 into my pocket after 2 minutes, I'm not a greedy savage. It's worth my time. Now, if I was Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, probably spending 2 minutes of my time to make $640, not really worth it. But I am not them. It is definitely worth my time. So if you are considering this or looking for a side hustle, wondering, I don't know, if this whole trading thing, would it be worth my time? I don't know. Only you can answer that question. But you just saw here $600 or $640 in 2 minutes. Now, does this happen all the time? Absolutely not. In fact, just go back through my playlist. Sometimes as a trader, you do lose money. And that's why risk management is part of, is so important of things. So don't show up and be like, oh yeah, this trading thing means you just make $600 in 2 minutes all the time. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that I just showed you it is possible, and it will happen from time to time, assuming you have a proper strategy and such in place. But as always, nothing's going to happen overnight. And you got to make sure that you study and understand risk management, because sometimes as traders, you're going to lose, and that's just part of the business. But going back, like I said, just do this. My goal is to be done after 30 minutes. Sometimes I go a little bit further than 30 minutes. Sometimes I go a little bit less. But in this situation, was able to, 2 minutes, and I'm done. So I'll take that, and I'm going to call it a day. Because I do this for the freedom of time, right? I'm not here to try to make as much money as I am. I'm trying to just give myself some money, and so I can have the freedom of time. I know some people want the Rolex watch, and I hope you get the Rolex watch. I hope you have a Rolex watch for each arm. But for me, I just want to do it for the freedom of time. So that's all I have. And I should note one more thing. If you do enjoy these live videos, they're not easy to make. I have to think for myself. I have to think what I'm going to say to you. I have to think about alerts I'm going to make in the chat room. I have to type those alerts. I have to type my own trades. I have to manage my own trades. There's just a lot going on, but I will keep making them. I just want to make sure that they're worth my time. So if you do enjoy these live trade videos, 2 things. Hit that like button and then leave a comment. The comment could be a thumbs up emoji, but those 2 things go a long way in communicating to me that you do enjoy these videos, and that sorry, I'm trying to debate. Should I look at that? Woo, Tesla. Oh my goodness. Choppy. But like I said, if you enjoy these live videos, like I said, do those 2 things, like button, and then leave a simple basic comment, and that communicates to me that I need to keep on doing them. But hopefully you had a great morning too. But that's all I have. $600 or $640 in 2 minutes. I'm more than happy with that. Everybody take care.
First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.